So today's topic is ecology and ecosystem. Ecology. Ecology is derived from the two Greek words ecos and logos. Ecos means house or a dwelling place. Logos means study of. Thus, the ecology is defined as a study of organisms with respect to their house or a dwelling place. Classification of ecology are on base two types subdivisions based on taxonomic affinity and based on habitat ecology. In the earlier days of ecology, Bandunus and Anne geologists engaged themselves in a study of ecology of plants and animals with respect to leads of the development of subdivision like plant ecology and animal ecology based on habitat ecology. Some ecologists thought of the study of habitat and their effect upon the organism. They selected a number of different habitats such as freshwater, grassland, forests, etc. These are then studied in detail for their possible relationship with the kind of organism present. Their such a approach lead to a development of the habitat ecology based on the type of organism. In this approach, the organism involved in ecology are either studied individually or in a group according to their classified as ornithology and synecology. Ornithology is defined as ecology of individual organism and synecology means a group study of ecology of group of organisms. Structure of ecosystem. A structure of ecosystem comprises of a composition of biological community including species number, biomass, life history and distribution in space. Second is the quantity and distribution of non-living material such as nutrient, water, etc. The range of existence such as the range of condition for existence such as temperature, light and etc. Function of ecosystem. The function of ecosystem include the rate of biological energy flow, that is production and respiration rate of community. Second is the rate of material and nutrient cycle. Third is biological and ecological regulation involving or including both regulation of organism by environment and regulation of environment by organism. Abiotic and biotic. Abiotic, the non-living factor or a or a physical environment prevailing in an ecosystem form abiotic component. It composed of two types. It mainly of two types: climatic and edaphic. Climatic include rain, temperature, light, and wind and humidity. Edaphic means it includes soil, temperature, topography, and mineral. Biotic. The living organism include plant, animal, and microorganism in a system form biotic component. They are classified into three main groups: producer, consumer, and decomposer. Producer. The green plants have a chlorophyll with the help of which they trap the solar energy and change it into a chemical energy of carbohydrate by using a simple inorganic compound, namely water and carbon dioxide. This process is known as photosynthesis. The chemical energy stored by producer is utilized partially by the producer for their own growth and survive and the remaining is stored in the plant of their future use. Consumer. The plant like chlorophyll are unable to synthesize their own food. Therefore, they are dependent on the producer for their food. They are also known as heterotrophs. Hetero means others and trophs means feeder. The consumer are of four types: primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. Primary. Animal feeding on plants, example rabbit, deer, and goat. Secondary. Animal feeding on herbivores are considered as a secondary consumer or a primary carnivores. Example cat, fox, and snake. Tertiary. These are large carnivores which feed on secondary consumer, an example wolves. Quaternary. They are also called omnivores. These are the largest carnivores which feed on tertiary consumer and are not eaten up by any other animal. Example lion and tiger. Decomposer. Bacteria and fungi belong to this category. They break down the dead organic matter of producer and consumer for their food and release to the environment the simple organic and inorganic substances. These simple substances are reused by the producer, resulting in a cyclic exchange of material between biotic and abiotic environment. So this is a flowchart of components of an ecosystem: abiotic and biotic. Abiotic climatic factor, rain, temperature, and light wind. Edaphic, soil, pH, mineral and topography. Producer, consumer and decomposer. Producer is green plant, autotrophs. Consumer is primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. Decomposer are bacteria and fungi, aucetrophs. Biogeochemical cycle. Nutrient unlike energy or ecology cycle in a system. The producer of our ecosystem take up several basic nutrients from the non-living ecosystem. The material are in a limited quantity in the system. So to keep the system going continuously, these material get transformed into biomass of the producer. Thus, they are utilized by the consumer population and are ultimately returned to the environment with the help of reducer and decomposer. The unique method involved in nature is recycling material continuously is linked by linking them in a cycle change. This cyclic exchange of nutrient material between the living and non-living environment is called biogeochemical cycle. As indicated by the name of the nutrient are circulated through life and through the earth repeatedly. Next is hydrological cycle. Steps in hydrological cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, runoff, percolation, transpiration, and completion of cycle. Surface water is heated by earth and then evaporate to become a water vapor. A water vapor float in the air. Condensation. Then the water vapor rise in the air is gradually cooled and condensed in the form of droplets. Clouds. Tiny droplets of water together form a cloud. Precipitation. The fall of water on a earth's surface in the form of water. It may be in the form of dew, rise, drizzle. Rain is known as a precipitation runoff. Precipitation Precipitated rainwater accumulate and form on surface and on subsurface towards river, streams and underground stores. Next is percolation. The process of stored water flowing under the earth merged to this groundwater source is called percolation. Transpiration. The water which directly evaporate from the leaves of the plant is known as transpiration. Second is completion of cycle. All the water bodies continuously is journey towards the natural slope and meet the sea where the cycle start again. So this is a process how the hydrological cycle proceed. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas emitted by various natural and anthropogenic processes like sources, volcanic eruption, burning forest, decomposition of carbohydrate, factories, and automobile exhaust. During respiration by humans and plant, the plant consume carbon dioxide during the process of photosynthesis. The major reservoir of carbon dioxide is our ocean. Carbon dioxide dissolved readily in water. On land and in a water, plant takes up carbon dioxide and convert it into carbohydrate during the process of photosynthesis. The plant are eaten by animals, and when the plant and animal die, the carbohydrate content in the organic matter again return to the soil with the help of decomposer. So this is a diagram of carbon cycle.